Alrighty. How's it going, everybody? Texas Man here. I hope that you guys are having a much better day than I am. I just finished watching Star Wars The Acolyte Episode 3. Guys, I have talked already about The Acolyte here on the show, about the first two episodes. Um, in that, I ended the video saying I was going to watch the rest of the show because I was optimistic in the fact that maybe Disney was going to improve the show over the course of time. The simple reality is they did the complete opposite. Okay? They somehow made the show worse. And they destroyed Star Wars again. Thank you, Disney. I don't think the people behind this show have a clue what Star Wars is, okay? So, since last week's episode, I have watched several interviews of actors that are within the show, writers, directors, producers, and funny enough, one of them literally said that, I believe it's the director, correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section, but I believe she said that R2D2 is a lesbian. He's a robot! How do you have a lesbian robot? Robots don't even procreate! They're built! They are constructed by living life forms. They don't have to. How can a robot be lesbian? How can they be gay? Oh gosh. Episode 3 has the famous line from the trailer. This isn't about good or bad. It's not about good versus evil. It's about power. Power! Ultimate power! I can't. Oh, I want to scream into my microphone so bad right now, but I think I've had too many Smirnoffs for that to work because I literally drank 3 Smirnoffs to get through this episode. So this episode of Acolyte literally retcons the entire Star Wars franchise. So instead of Darth Plagueis from the Old Republic video games, and this show kind of proves why we're probably never gonna get a Old Republic trilogy film series or show, because now they've retconned Darth Plagueis not just being a Sith Lord, but being the first person to use the Force to create a life form out of nothing using the Force. Okay? Now we have these 2 female powered witches, which, by the way, no, this witch covenant has nothing to do with the Night Sisters because Disney is like, fuck the Clone Wars. We hate Clone Wars. Too many strong men in that show. So you've got these 2 lesbian women. One of them's black and uses the thread, the Force, to impregnate her wife, which is an alien female. I can't even tell the race she is. She's just an alien female. She uses the Force, impregnates her wife, and that's how we get Osha and May, the 2 twins that are the main two characters, basically, of the Acolyte show. Not only does this retcon Darth Plagueis, but this also kind of brings up a interesting debate that I'm sure has been going on still online as to, well, if this is how you just impregnate people, what if, instead of it being left a mystery now, or what if the Force just decided to do it so there could be Anakin Skywalker / the Chosen One to bring balance to the Force? What if Anakin Skywalker's mother is gay and she met some sort of Force-wielding witch that impregnated her using the Force? I'm sure George Lucas is so proud of what Disney did in this episode. Not only that, but the whole point of the Acolyte is that she's trying to kill these 4 Jedi. This is established in the first 2 episodes. So this episode also destroys what was set up in the beginning of the show. So the Acolyte, May, is trying to kill these 4 Jedi that apparently destroyed her home. The home that she grew up in with all the witches and whatnot, right? In this episode, we find out that May basically went on the dark side, and joined the dark side, and decided, hey, I don't want my sister to become a Jedi. So her answer to trying to make it where her sister can't leave and become a Jedi and leave her and leave the rest of her awesome witch coven is to set a fire. By the way, this is a mountain fortress that these witches have constructed with a market and other people living with them and whatnot. So they have this like mountain fortress. It's almost like my hat came apart. So they have this fortress mountain, and it's like Mount Doom from Lord of the Rings. And so May, because she's not wanting Osha to leave and join the Jedi Order, even though she really wants to, and she doesn't want to be a witch, May decides to set a fire to Osha's room that she's in. This fire apparently spreads like wildfire. Remember, this is a fortress made of stone, okay? It's not made of wood. We're not on Kashyyyk living in huts. This fire spreads like wildfire. Osha is able to escape. She gets saved by Sol, and who becomes her Jedi Master and whatnot. Somehow, May also escapes, because of reasons. But this fire somehow magically engulfs the entire fortress. And it literally it basically implodes the fortress. And it causes earthquakes and whatnot. And it kills Osha and May's mothers and all the other witches and everybody else that wasn't part of the witch coven in the fortress. They're all dead because of rocks coming down on them and whatnot, because of fire. I'm pretty sure. Oops, I'm sorry. I am pretty sure that that's not how fire works. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not a pyromaniac, but I'm pretty sure setting a fire to a door doesn't make the entire door just burst into flames. Mind you, this is a metal door, okay? Also, it turns the entire hallway on fire. It blows up bridges. It just destroys an entire mountain fortress. How does an entire mountain fortress have the weakness of fire? Who wrote this? It would make sense if May had a thermal detonator that she stole from the Jedi starship or whatever. A bomb or something. Fire? Fire is a stone fortress's weakness from within. Okay? This is not Troy, but stupider. Okay? My head. My head. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, The Acolyte, I am not watching any more of this show. I thought episode 3 would turn things around. They've retconned Star Wars stuff from the past. They have destroyed their own show and retconned certain things. Sorry for my stomach. They've retconned certain things within their own show. And they have proven that the Force is female. Good job, Kathleen Kennedy. Please keep it up. I can't wait to watch the Skeleton Crew show coming out later this year. I can't wait for the Mandalorian movie. I'm so excited now for Disney. Seriously. This show makes the Bad Batch look like gold. This show makes Star Wars Resistance look like God tier level entertainment. Okay? And that show takes place during the sequel trilogy. This show takes place 100 years before the prequels. How do you mess this up? How do you mess up a prequel show to the prequel trilogy? You go woke, you go broke. That's all I'm going to say. I'm done. I am not covering anything more for the Acolyte. I'm sorry. I'm sure if you guys want me to talk about episode 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I might do a poll and be like, hey, did you watch it? Because I'm pretty sure most people aren't. Everything out on Disney at this moment that is brand new, whether it's Doctor Who, Star Wars, whatever Disney is putting onto Disney Plus this year so far, has been absolute dog shit. Like, the only thing that's coming out from Disney that I am actually interested in watching, and I will be reviewing it, is Inside Out 2. That is it. Oh, wait, Disney controls Marvel. Wolverine and Deadpool and Wolverine. I'm optimistic about that because now it's under the rule of Disney, and I'm sure they're gonna screw that up. I can't be excited for Disney stuff anymore. I can't. So I'm done. The Acolyte has ruined Star Wars, and I'm gonna move on to better things. At least I won't have to waste an hour a week watching this show and talking about it. I'll have an extra hour to play Destiny 2. Yay! Something that's actually fun. Have a good day, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys all in the next video. Peace out.